Since I started my secret blog back in 2018, I've made multiple six figures selling online courses. I love launching them. I love creating them. Yeah, in all honesty, online courses have been the reason behind my financial freedom and cozy life. So this begs a few questions. Are online courses dead? Do they still sell? Can you still make passive income with online courses? How do you get started, like step by step? I hear ya, so let's dive in. I've created a few courses in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of courses, and they have made me a lot of money. I launched my first online course in 2020, Dreamer to Blogger. As I continued my online business journey, I created more courses, and I wouldn't be where I am right now if it hadn't been for the online course phenomenon. But I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of talk of people saying that online courses are now dead. People are more skeptical. There's just so much scam going on, which has led to people thinking that online courses are dead. So are they dead? I'm gonna say no. I still make almost daily sales in my business. And I'm about to throw a little stat your way, and that is the global e-learning market is expected to hit $20 billion in 2025, which is a lot of money. So we're still relatively new to this online education space. So there's still so much opportunity, so many possibilities when it comes to online courses. But I have to agree with some of the skeptics, with some of the pushback. I think, yes, people are more skeptical of online courses right now, maybe because of the financial state the world has been in, and also probably based on these people's own experiences with online courses. Because I'm gonna be honest, there are lots of bad online courses out there that's just fluff, obviously just created quickly to make money. And that's not the type of online course that's going to be successful in 2025. Relationship building, trust building with your audience is everything. And so is your own transformation, your story, the results that you promise your audience with your online course. It has to be authentic. It has to be real. It has to be backed up by real results. And you have to be able to prove those results. So to answer this question very shortly and succinctly, no, online courses are not dead. They're still thriving, but the relationship, the trust you have built up with your audience is what's going to make or break your success when it comes to online courses, of whether they sell or not. Can you get people results? That is the question that you'll need to answer. And that question needs to be answered by a yes. Why do people buy courses? Because yes, you could argue that all of the information is already out there. Every single little thing that you could possibly want to learn more about exists on the internet. There's so much information so that people almost feel overwhelmed. And that is where online courses come in, because it focuses more on the transformation over all of the information. An online course exists to get a specific type of person a specific result, to solve a problem, not just any problem, but yes, specific problem. And people want to take the shortcut. They want to get from A to B the fastest way that they can. They want to save time. They want to save money. They want to save energy. And online courses helps them do that. They want to take the step by step. They want to get the exact roadmap. And here's the other thing, because there's one thing to get the steps. You could go to ChatGPT and get the steps, but people also want to learn from a specific person. This is where personal branding comes into play as well. They want to learn from you, who've had the experience yourself, who knows what it takes to go from A to B the fastest way possible. They want to feel a human connection. They can go on and, follow ChatGPT's advice, or they can learn from a human in a unique learning experience, the way that they would like to consume the information. So that depends on the course type. If it's audio, written, slides, you talking face to camera. So it's not just about the information. It's about how you deliver the information and how that lands and how that's received by your customers. It's about the proven results that you can get people and the transformation over all of the information. They could easily get lost in the Google jungle for hours, or they can take your course and get results. And I get it, like some people don't want to pay for online courses, and that's fine. They can go the ChatGPT or the Google route, but for a lot of people, they want the shortcut, and that's where online courses come in, and that is why people buy buy. It helps to improve their life in some way. There's always a return on investment when it comes to online courses. Whether this is time, energy, improves their life in some way, make them more money. When the perceived value is higher than what your course costs, people will buy. Especially if you're someone who has an audience who already loves what you're about, what your brand stands for, and the mission that you're on. Because think about it, there are lots of online courses about any topic, really. And what's going to make your course stand out is your unique learning experience that you offer your customers, but also your brand, your story, the way that you communicate the information. All right, so let's dive into the step-by-step you need to create and launch a successful course in 2025 and beyond. Step number one, you need a profitable idea. In other words, you need to get clear on the exact specific problem that your online course solves. The more specific you're able to get here, the better. And the more it's going to resonate with the right people. So what is the problem that your course solves? What is the result that they can expect to get by going through your course and implementing what you teach? So your course promise. And who's this course for? Really get clear on who you're creating this course for. Who is the ideal customer? Step number two, all of the details, basically. Get clear on the name of your course. So just go to ChatGPT and ask it for some advice. Make it on brand. Get clear on the price point. Consider what your income goal is and what your audience size is versus the standard conversion rate of 1 to 2% to figure out what you need to price your course at to be able to get to the cozy pajama lifestyle and reach your income goals faster. And how you're going to sell your course. What is going to be your sales strategy? Are you going to set up an evergreen funnel? Are you going to live launch this course? How are you going to deliver it to your customers and your audience? Step number three, get clear on the course type. There's not just one type of course out there. You don't have to create an online course where you record your screen and you have slides that you have created in Canva and talk over the slides. That is a very common way to create online courses and a way that I like to create courses, but there's so many more ways that you can go about this. You can create a written course. You don't have to get on video or even audio to create an online course. Michelle from Making Sense of Sense does this really well. I've purchased several courses from her. They're all written and they're still all very profitable. An audio course, a talking head course where you're on camera like this delivering the information. Are you going to have resources? Are you going to have templates, workbooks to go along with your course? So some things to think about. Is there going to be a coaching element to your course? Are you going to have a community? A lot of people invest in courses and programs these days because of this community, accountability, or live coaching element such as a Q&A. Step number four, choose your course platform. There are lots to choose from. We have Kajabi that I use. It's a little more on the expensive side, but I love it. It's really user-friendly and easy to set up. I've also used Teachable in the past, which is pretty similar, but cheaper. Podia is definitely the cheapest option. I haven't used it myself, but I've heard a lot of people say great things about it. You can also just host your online course depending on the style. You can host it through email. You can send out the modules and the lessons by email. Probably not ideal if your course is super long and you have a lot of different lessons and modules, but if it's a more low ticket course, you can definitely deliver it by email. We're moving fast in this video. Next, we have the tools you need to create your online course. For example, Canva, ScreenFlow is what I use to record my screen, Google Docs, GarageBand, a microphone. This will definitely depend on the type of course you are creating. You need a sales page and a checkout. I use ThriveCart for my checkouts. I create all my sales pages in Showit, and I have a sales page template and a masterclass in my cozy shop if you're interested and want to learn how to write high converting sales pages. You need a onboarding sequence or at least a confirmation email for any new students who enroll. You also need to set up a tag in your email marketing service provider so that you tag the customer with the right online course tag, just so that you can organize everything and you know who's purchased your course versus who hasn't. Because you definitely don't want to send out promo emails for your online course to existing customers who've already purchased for it. That's just annoying. We don't want to do that. Defining the offer. So what I mean by this is, are you going to have any bonuses? And what is the monetary value of each bonus? Are you going to offer lifetime access? Is there a community element, a Q&A? Are you going to offer a discount in the evergreen funnel? So getting clear on the core offering. And you, of course, need to create your course. And to do that, I use Google Docs. This is how I outline all of my courses. I get clear on the full price, the early bird, if there's one. I have a sign-up goal of how many people I would love to enroll in this course. I have a link to the launch emails, and then I have the course development section where I get clear on the problem I'm solving and the transformation, so the result that I'm promising, and the method, the steps required for my students to go from problem to result. And the steps become the lessons. And I organize the lessons into modules. And then I include any details here, the launch strategy, any bonuses. If I'm doing a webinar, I include all of this in this Google Doc. So this is where I actually build out my courses. The last step is to actually launch your course and make your first sale. Yay! There you have it, the step-by-step. You don't need anything else. This is what you need. If you follow this plan, you're good. And you might be thinking, but wait, I don't have anything to teach. I'm not an expert yet. How could I possibly create an online course? I'm going to stop you right there. I believe that everyone has something to teach. You've been through something that is related to what you want to build your business around, a unique experience that's true to you, a mini transformation, a problem that you have solved for yourself that you can help your customers with. And you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to have a degree. You just need to be able to get people results. And if you've gotten results for yourself, that is enough. But the most important thing is you need to have an email list. You need to have an audience, because people before profits. There's no point of going through all of this work if you don't yet have a proven idea, if you haven't done your market research, if you don't know that this is something your audience is interested in. Your online course needs to be able to solve a problem that your audience deem problematic enough that they want to invest in your course to get the shortcut to be able to solve it. This is why I don't recommend you starting with an online course if you're just starting your business. Start with a low ticket digital product in that case and watch this video, but build your email list first. Make sure that you're creating a course that your audience is actually interested in buying. Don't have an email list? No worries. I have a free gift for you below. It's going to teach you all the things you need to get your email list up and running today. So I hope this was helpful. Online courses, not dead. There's no funeral scheduled for the online courses or blogging for that matter. And I do have a free masterclass that takes you through this process in a bit more detail. If I were to do this in this video, it would be over an hour long. So if you do have an hour and want to learn more about online courses, head to my description below and watch my free masterclass. And I will see you next week. Toodles and cozy vibes. Bye.